Hey guys, how you guys doing? I hope you guys are blessed today. So I came on to talk about forgiveness because ain't that a big subject? I've been given quite a few revelations by the Lord in terms of forgiving other people because it's so easy to say, oh yeah, Lord, I've forgiven this person, I've forgiven that person, blah, blah, blah. But sometimes it could just be, at least in my case, you're just saying it because that's something you need to say, but it takes a lot of digging deep and truly forgiving others, but also forgiving yourself in that process. Either they betrayed you or whatever it could be, it can really affect yourself. It can affect your life, it can affect your relationships with other people, your family relationships, just anything in general. And one of the things the Lord showed me was one vision and one dream. One of the visions I had, I can see that I was feeding the people that had hurt me in the past. And in one of my dreams, what I had was that in that particular dream, we had just finished having a celebration and we had some cake left over. Well, the cake we were going to use to like take home and whatnot, to just store and whatnot for the following days. And then this particular person comes in and they are basically asking for food because they have no money, they have no clothes, they are unwell, they look sickly. And so I fed them. And as I woke up from the dream, I was just thinking, that is such a weird dream, Lord. Why are you bringing this up? It came to my understanding. The Lord revealed to me that these specific people, because it wasn't just that, it was in a period of 3 days that these things like visions and dreams were coming through. But those are the specific ones that stuck out to me. That at least in that dream, that person was spiritually dead and they needed to be fed essentially. And one of the things that God put in my heart was to pray for them because maybe right now, yes, there's this element of sadness for them, but there's also the element of how do I get to the other side of truly, truly, truly forgiving them myself, forgiving them and forgiving myself, because I honestly believe that I had forgiven these people, but the roots can be so deep ingrained in us, or at least in myself, that you only see the tip of it, so you don't see the roots that have actually come from that. And I feel that as I've been praying, it's helped quite a bit, but it's also shown me that, well, how merciful God is, because honestly, I am astonished how Jesus did what he did, especially with this week being Easter and how Judas betrayed Jesus. I am in awe of the God we serve because at the end of the day, what he did for us, it's so big, it was so profound. He loved us so much that he died for us all because he knew that we won't be able to do it on our own. And it breaks me because I want to have that heart, but it's such a long process. And I know God is just putting it in my heart to just continue praying for these people so that they see the light and they see what they had done wasn't right. It was not correct. It wasn't in the order of the Lord to do those certain things. And I can see how in their life they've had certain consequences come because of these things. It may not be quick as you would think it would be, but it's just you wouldn't want them to go through the things that you've gone through, sort of aspect. But yeah, that was basically one of the things that the Lord had revealed to me, and I can honestly say that it's so easy to really think that you forgive someone just because you've said it. But once a situation arises, once someone triggers you and it brings back the same emotions of what you had in the past, you just think, wow, okay, maybe I hadn't actually forgiven them, or maybe you have, maybe you have, but the roots and the pain that is caused, the only way that can be healed is by the light of the Lord, and it's just coming closer to Him, to His love, to His mercy, to His grace. So yeah, I'm actually so thankful for the Lord for showing me these particular visions, because it was a lead up to certain encounters that I was going to have the following week. And it really did prepare me for what I was about to experience. So not only did I have those visions and dreams, but the Lord also showed me that I was going to have to encounter these particular people and have to show that mercy, have to show that grace, even though inside me I'm thinking, what they did was not nice, what they did was horrible, what they did was this, what they did was that. But it's like such an unpacking of all these things. So yeah, that's basically been me this week, this past week or so. Look, God is good. Honestly, that's all I can say. God is good, because I've been praying that the Lord delivers me, heals me from all these things of the past. And it's not an easy process. I definitely feel that the Lord has been every week just showing up other areas. This is another area that you have. This is another area that you need to deal with. This is, and so forth. So this is a process. And if you're on the same boat as me, have grace on yourself, because it's not easy, especially if you've gone through a lot. And even if you haven't gone through the most traumatic thing, there still may be some things that you've held on to because of whatever reason. And just have mercy on yourself, But yeah, that's been me. I'm going to be shooting another video after this in continuation of this, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, I'm gonna be doing some vlogs in the future, because I miss vlogging, I miss editing, that kind of thing. But yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Bye.